I strongly am very clear on where I stand on this. I think those women should be allowed. All women should be allowed into the Shani Shignapur temple. I strongly believe that all women should be allowed into mosques, into all places of worship, regardless of whatever so-called tradition may be made or doesn't made. Traditions are made not to discriminate against people, and there is nothing in the religions concerned which says that the women should not be allowed into the Shani Shignapur temple, or that women should not be allowed into Haji Ali Mosque, or that women should not be allowed into this temple or that mosque. And if there is such a tradition, break the tradition, and those who don't break the tradition must explain themselves tonight, and I hope they will. I hope Rahul Ishwar will. I hope Advocate Naveen Chomal will. Rahul Ishwar from the Sabarimala temple. He's part of the trust. Naveen Chomal is from the Sanatan Sanstha. He is very, very conservative on this subject. I don't know why. Maulana, I know you will say you are not. Maulana Muhammad Sufia Nizami is spokesperson of the Darul Ulum Firangi Mahal, is joining us from Lucknow, and I hope he takes a position that women should be allowed. And when I say women should be allowed, women should not be segregated in a manner that makes them feel that they do not have the equal right to entry. I mean, if the whole argument is made that women are a distraction in places of worship, then men are also equally a distraction. Keep the men out. Now, Advaita Kala, author and scriptwriter, Brinda Adige, Director of Global Concerns for India, Nikita Azad, on the bottom left of your screen, happy to bleed campaigner, she's joining us from Patiala. Zakia Zoman, founder of the Bharatiya Muslim Mahila Andolan, on the bottom right, thank you very much. Let's open up the debate tonight. Time to change. You thought it could have been restricted with Sabarimala, but it won't. Because this is a viral movement, Rahul Ishwar. This is a flashpoint for women's rights. This has become a flashpoint for women's rights. You can fortify temples. It's almost... No, 1 second. Just 1 minute.
In 3 lines.
Pardon me? No, 1 second. What are those 3 lines? Let me speak 1 line before your 3 lines, Rahul Ishwar, and then the debate is open. Because you must argue on fact and don't use any example from the Hindu religion, trying to claim that there's some religious reason for... There is no religious reason.
No.
A group of chauvinistic people determined to keep their position in society, same like the Brahmins who used to say at one point of time, some Brahmins would say that nobody else can wear the sacred thread, right? That nobody else can read the scriptures or the Vedas. That interpretation, that misogynistic interpretation of religion does not work in 2016. Hindu religion, don't give me Hindu religion argument now explain it in
3
pure terms. We're opening up the debate tonight. 1 second, why are you getting so worked up? Why getting worked up? Because women are fighting for the fundamental right to religious worship? Because you're being challenged tonight? So, Rahul Ishwar, this is a flashpoint for women's rights, and the reason we are debating this right on top of News Hour tonight is because this is something I believe, I'm taking long, I think we should celebrate tonight. That before this Independence Day, the women of this country, before this Republic Day, women of this country are demanding, through the symbolic protests in Sabarimala, through the symbolic protest that is happening in Haji Ali, through the symbolic protest that is happening to the Shani Shignapur temple, the women of this country from all religions are saying we are equal members of the Republic. Rahul Ishwar, floor is yours, and then the debate is wide open. Yes. Rahul Ishwar.
Yeah. 3 lines. 3 lines. First one. If God is everywhere, why should you go to a temple?
Yeah.
We can sit
so
in
why should the men go to the temple?
So the reason
why should the men go to the temple? No, I want a counter to that. Sorry, I want a counter to that.
Explain, sir.
A counter to that from Advaita Kala. Anyone? No, one argument. If God is everywhere, Brinda Adige is countering you on right on top. If God is everywhere, why did women go to a temple? I think you've destroyed your argument right at the start. Brinda will counter you. Brinda.
Why does
if you believe in the sentence that you made, sir? Exactly. Why should anybody go to a temple? But the fact that there is a temple and there is supposedly a God over there, who are you to restrict that one gender or one sex cannot go in over there?
Let me explain. Give me just 2 lines. Temple is designed to generate a specific spiritual experience. Right. Each temple is unique in its own sense. Second, Tomorrow is our Republic Day, where rule of law came into existence. Don't break law. Please appeal
Oh, you
to
are
court.
breaking the
Let us
Constitution.
stop. Don't
That's
go for
complete
direct
rubbish.
action.
Where is your law?
You are breaking the law.
Let us-
You
law?
are breaking the
Let
laws.
us-
You are
let us-
breaking
Which
the laws.
book have you written?
Let us fight in the court.
Sure, you are breaking the law. You are the one breaking the law.
Please don't take law into your own hand.
No.
The third point, I concede
Same.
Arnab
You
Goswami's
don't take
argument
law.
that there are male chauvinists. This is female chauvinism. Female chauvinism
You
is
can
taking
brand
the argument
whatever
too
you
far
want.
and taking law into their own hands. Please don't do. Let us talk. Let us debate in court.
My right
Don't take direct action.
to offer
I have a
puja,
request.
prayers in the temple is breaking a law?
Which law? Which law, Rahul Ishwar? Which law? Which law?
Quote the section.
Which
in
law?
my constitution.
Para section and what's it? Brinda. Which law?
Every temple.
Which law?
Every temple.
Which
has
law?
a right
Which
to
law?
ritual, to
Which law?
practice. Article
Which law?
25 of Indian
Which
Constitution.
law? Are you the Lord of the
Freedom of
temple?
religion.
Which law?
Explain,
Freedom of
Which
explain.
law? No, which law?
Article 25.
Which? 1 second. Which?
Article 25.
Really?
Indian Constitution.
Yeah. And what
Article
about
25,
Okay,
Indian
fine. Don't shout.
What
Right
does it
to
say?
religion.
Just one minute.
for
1 minute.
freedom.
What is Article 14, Mr. Rahul Ishwar? I hope you are educated enough on this subject. What is, because you want to go into articles, clauses, fantastic. Let's go into it, okay? Let's go into it. You say Article 25. I say to you, Brinda Adike, I want to get Brinda
14,
Adike, I want to get
17,
Advaita Kala and others on the debate. I say to you that every article of the Indian Constitution is bound by Article 14, which gives every citizen of this country equality before the law, and which says that the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law, equal protection of the laws within the territory of India. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, caste, gender, sex, place of birth. Now, who are you to take that away from me? Advaita Kala, now hiding behind the premise of the law, on an evening before a group of brave protesters want to storm into the Shani Shignapur temple in Maharashtra, where they have been denied entry for a long time. Your response to Rahul Ishwar. Debate is open. Debate is open, please.
I think
No, 1 sec. Let Advaita come in.
I mean,
Advaita
forget the law. I
start.
mean, what about God himself? I mean, does he discriminate on gender? I mean, let's talk about Shani Maharaj. Let's talk about his story, his legacy. The temple is dedicated to him. What was his story? I mean, he stood up against his father for the honor of his mother. And here you're blocking women from access to him. His shrine, I've been to Shani Singapura, is out in the open air. It is not some inner sanctorium which is closed. It is accessible to everybody. It is men who are restricting women from entering that temple. Make no mistake, this is about men keeping women out. And that is the only law that is being broken. I don't even know if that's a law of his, or if it's just bigotry.
not
And I'm
law.
fascinated by this term female chauvinism.
There is no
I see
law.
it tossed around constantly. What do you mean by female chauvinism? Is it an assertiveness? Is it right
Don't
to
brand
access?
us.
Is it right to worship? Is it equality? Is that what female chauvinism is to you?
The counterpart of male chauvinism.
You feel consoled by using that phrase against women, so be it. But can you tell me that I don't have a constitutional
In the
right
same way,
to go
are you
and offer
using male
puja
chauvinism
in this
against
temple?
all males?
So should somebody give you the right to go ahead with
I
male
am
chauvinism
raising a legal
by
argument.
violating my
Article
constitutional
25.
rights? Article 25, what you are using is
So,
control
there's
over a
debate. Let it
space.
settle in court.
There's no
Don't-
argument. There's no
No.
argument. You give me.
That is your trust problem with the
Let
court.
us debate in court. Why break the law?
I am a devotee. I don't want to go to court.
What law?
I only want to go to temple and offer my puja there. You
Why not?
as another
Don't you believe in
human
court?
being, how can you stop?
Don't you believe in courts?
I believe in the court, I believe in
Don't
the
you
law of
believe
the
in
land,
courts?
and I believe in
Are you
God.
insulting High Court? Are you insulting Supreme Court? Let us debate. Let us
Come
have
on.
the law of
Don't
land.
go
Let us
berserk like
debate.
that.
Why do you want to break the law?
I think
you're going bonkers.
No. Yeah, I think what's happening here tonight, I don't mind my saying so. But Naveen Chomal, you're looking extremely disturbed at what Brinda and
I'm waiting
Advaita
for my
said.
turn to speak.
Sure. The point is one second. Naveen Chomal,
What's in my mouth?
Naveen, a minute, please. You see, what's happening here before this Republic Day, I put this question to all the viewers tonight. There is a protest at the Shani temple in Maharashtra, where women are not allowed, and tomorrow a group of women are saying we are going to go in, we are going to break this sort of chauvinistic tradition. If required, we've hired a helicopter to enter into the area, and we are going to go in. And there was a video that was put out some time back where a devotee went in and she broke the rules. And this particular clip went viral on the internet. I'll show it once again, where a devotee goes in and almost as if to make a point, in 30 seconds flat, if you can show those pictures, this young girl, she enters the sanctum sanctorum. You watch that? She climbs into the platform where women are not allowed entry.
It was shown.
She pays obeisance.
Yes.
She breaks the barricade. She climbs the platform. She offers the oil and she gets out. It all happens in about 30 seconds to 90 seconds flat. I can tell you tonight when I'm watching that millions of Indian women will be celebrating that as a breakout point. And somewhere I feel people like you, Sanatan Sanstha and Rahul Ishwar, you're getting insecure at what's going on.
Presuming what I'm going to say. Yeah. See, principally we are also on the point that women should get the right and there should be no discrimination on it. But only thing is, let us not criticize unnecessarily. Let us try to understand.
I'm going to criticize.
Any reason behind it?
What is the reason? What is the reason? I'm having a proper discussion. What is the reason for it? What is the reason for it?
Tomorrow, if we find that those reasons are obsolete, they are not applicable to times, we are ready for the change.
So I'd say today that all you people who feel that a deity becomes impure because a woman enters the temple, you're obsolete, sir.
We don't say so.
You're obsolete, sir. Sir, I'm sorry, but you are obsolete, sir.
We are not saying so. We are saying if the practice is obsolete, we'll change it. Let us have proper discussion. Let us have Dharma Shastra on it.
Dharma Shastra. What are you arguing on? What are you? No, watch it. Naveen, 1 minute. Naveen, don't keep speaking over me. Naveen, don't speak. Naveen, don't speak over me. Don't speak over me. The point is today, I want to know why in this country, for the longest time, 500 plus million women in this country, and their fundamental rights have been taken away from them. Naveen Chomal, am I requesting you not to interrupt? And what makes me saddest tonight, Brinda, if you ask me what is even sadder than the fact that these women are not being allowed, is that the politicians of this country don't have the courage to speak up on this subject. Because politicians want to pander. Politicians want to pander to where they think the majority view lies. So in this case, they want to sort of, somehow move away from this subject. Women are fighting today, viewers, for the fundamental right to religious worship. Today, if in 2016, women do not have the fundamental right to equality. Women, don't shake your head, Rahul Ishwar. Don't shake your head because you can argue on the points here tonight. Women are denied the fundamental right to worship. Women are denied the fundamental right to equality. There are discriminatory practices that are allowed to carry out in the name of religion. It is a protest. You are walking all over the constitution of this country.
I think on many of the points we are on the same page. Let us now discuss things other than presuming something.
Can we just, can you please speak when you're spoken to? Advaita, 1 minute.
Women are not allowed inside Shani Singapura. There has not been one cogent argument that has been put forth, neither based on religion.
Give me a chance.
Okay, let her finish.
Against the law, because there is no argument that is based in learning or on religious texts that justifies this, and they will not be able to come up with it. I challenge them to.
See, Advaita, thing is like this. Of course, I am not totally blindly supporting it. There is just one theory which can be, of course, considered, and if it is found to be
the
theory is something like this.
Tell me.
According to Hindu beliefs, various deities have their different qualities. For example, Ganpati is worshipped for buddhi, Lakshmi is worshipped for the wealth, Saraswati is worshipped for the knowledge. So same way Shani is worshipped for his particular anger, the particular aggression, and the particular stone it is believed to be having certain radiations for which the woman may not be conducive for the woman.
What radiation?
So that is just a
What
theory
radiation?
put
Why are you deciding that?
What's that? Brinda.
I am not adamant on it. So let there be a discussion on, let the commission be there, let the Dharma Shastra be there, and if it is found that it has got no relevance.
Now, Mr. Chomal, Mr. Chomal, okay, Mr. Chomal, I heard you now, please. Mr. Chomal, be quiet, please, for a minute. Mr. Chomal, I request you to be quiet and let some of the other panelists speak.
Very well.
Just take a break for 5 minutes, please. Because I'm sorry, but some of the things that you're beginning to say right now, I am beginning to, Mr. Chomal, please don't embarrass yourself. I think what you're beginning to say is beginning to embarrass me. So please be careful of what you're saying. You say there is some radiation in the rock. I mean, what are you talking about? Mr. Chomal, you will speak when you're spoken to, please. I think we have a panelist from Patiala, Nikita Azad, who's laughing away when she's hearing you. Then Nikita, your turn, please. You've heard this. I don't know which argument this is.
Funny.
1 minute. It's not funny. It's embarrassing, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please. You will come up with
not able to counter my views.
Mr. Chomal, do you want to just keep going on like this?
Let us say.
First of all, I would like to say.
Nikita Azad, go on. Yeah, Nikita, go on.
Yeah, please. First of all, I think the temple chiefs should invent a machine, first of all, which checks whether at all a scientific theory exists if there is some radiation in the rock or not. First of all, a machine should be invented on this instead of inventing a machine which checks whether women are menstruating or not. Secondly, an argument which has been put again and again that it is our culture, it is our heritage, and we have our customs and beliefs. And I would say that our culture is also resistance. We resist. It has been our culture from so many years, so many ages. We have had many leaders who have resisted all forms of oppression that Indians have faced. We have had Sati Pratha, but we opposed it. We had Devdasi Pratha, but we opposed it. So when we say that we are upholding our culture, we hereby mean happy to bleed. By saying happy to bleed, by taking on the campaign, we mean that we are actually upholding the culture of resistance. And that is why I would like to say all the panelists who are so-called stakeholders of our great Indian culture, I would like to say that Indian culture has resistance in its roots. And that is what we are doing. We are resisting all the male chauvinist practices. We are resisting all the gender discriminatory practices.
Yeah, I take your point. I think you put it very well, Nikita. Because
one request to Chomal.
Yeah. No, not to Mr. Chomal, please. Yes. Not to Mr. Chomal, please. Just wait a minute, please. No, Mr. Chomal, are you anchoring the program? You speak when you're spoken to, because I request you not to do that.
Please don't give any spiritual argument to these people. These people are insensitive. They are having their own agenda. So please don't give any cultural sensitive argument. They won't have any sensitivity towards us. They are prejudiced. They are blind. They have already decided in their own mind.
Exactly.
They are the ultra-left female chauvinists.
Exactly.
Let us only put a legal argument. Okay. Otherwise, they will laugh and ridicule at us.
Well, I would just like to say, what is female chauvinism?
Yeah,
what at all is female chauvinism? Can you please explain your argument? What is female chauvinism? What is? Please explain it. I can explain you male chauvinism. I can explain you patriarchy. You explain me where in India matriarchy exists, where in India males are killed inside the fetuses, where in India dowry has to be given by the males, where in India we face where men are raped, where in India are male oppressed, where is matriarchy? Please explain what is female chauvinism. What is your argument?
India is the land which the largest misuse of laws against men. Even Supreme Court Chief Justice said all the anti-dowry laws are misused. We give them shields, but these people are using us swords. Even Supreme Court Chief Justice acknowledged this kind of female chauvinism. So let us not get there. My simple point is, let us debate. Don't take action. Let us debate. Let us talk to each other.
Rahul, 1 second, please. I'm actually letting Brinda respond to you. By the way, I want to know who are these people. You are referring to 600 million Indian women as these people. Right? What is these people? What was that reference? You want to take that back, Rahul Ishwar?
Are you referring to 70 crore Indian men as chauvinists?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I'm
going to refer to 70 crore of Indian men as chauvinists?
I'm referring to Rahul Ishwar, and I'm saying openly tonight that Mr. Rahul Ishwar,
in the same way, I am only referring to female chauvinists.
You can't tolerate it, actually, Rahul. What's happening is, Mr. Chomal, please don't speak over me. Rahul Ishwar, I'm letting you speak today because I'm letting you expose yourself. You are exposing yourself on two fronts. One is your complete lack of understanding of India, Indianness, the Hindu religion. Secondly, I'm letting you reveal, don't mind, your insecurities. Because you're revealing, what you have is today you have got 3 or 4 women on this program who are arguing and on fact and taking you down. The young lady who's speaking from Patiala makes a fantastic point. She asks you tonight, what is this belief? What is this tradition? It is only people who are half literate who will hold on to this view that what is chauvinistic is belief. If sati could be abolished because it was an abhorrent practice, why should the same not apply to gender discrimination in places of worship? And why? That is the reason why should that Shani Shignapur temple not see its rules changed tonight, and tomorrow if the politicians in the area, instead of allowing the women in, shield the temple from women, then I think all political parties of this country must be made answerable to the women of this country on why they follow practices which discriminate against half the population of this country. Now, I have one line, please, Mr. Rahul Ishwar, I've heard you enough. Widow remarriage could be allowed because widow remarriage, which you passed off, Mr. Rahul Ishwar, widow remarriage was passed off as part of Hindu tradition, which it wasn't. It was simply discriminatory. And by the way, you should be well aware of the practice of Devadasi. People used to even say the Devadasi tradition is part of the Hindu tradition. It is not part of the Hindu tradition. It was once widely prevalent. It was a system of unfair treatment of women. And therefore you should understand today that today in certain temples in this country, women are becoming priests. You should celebrate that tonight. But you are revealing your insecurities tonight, one after the other. And now let me go across to Zakia Zaman.
Even in my land, there are many female priests.
Yeah. So don't reveal it anymore. Good. I'd like to now go across to Zakia Zaman. Zakia Zaman is speaking from Ahmedabad tonight, and we also have Maulana Muhammad Sufia Nizami, spokesperson of the Darul Ulum Firangi Mahal. The same applies to every religion which allows the men to discriminate against women in terms of access to temples. Is the story any different among the Muslim community? Zakia Soman, you are founder of the Bharatiya Muslim Mahila Andolan. Do you find parallels in what we are discussing here and, for example, the fight in Haji Ali?
Exactly. I'm afraid there's a lot of patriarchy and misogyny being passed off in the name of religion. We need to understand that God is not a copyright of males alone.
Yeah.
All religions of the world claim that they have come on earth to address the whole humanity, be it Hinduism, be it Islam, be it Christianity. It's the male hegemony over religious institutions which has kept out the women. And even talking about the constitution, because one of the panelists has said several things about female chauvinism, and he has said several things in the name of the constitution. The right to religious freedom given by the constitution is not a right given to males alone. It's not a right given to males that go ahead and oppress and hegemonize the women. The right to religious freedom is equally given to males as well as females. And I think what is happening in our country today is historic, and the courts are standing by the women. Be it Hindu women, be it Muslim women. Earlier there was a case of Parsi and Christian women. I think it's high time that this patriarchal hegemony of males over organized religion is broken.
Maulana Muhammad Sufia Nizami, you can try and push women back for some time. For some time, you can tell women you will not be allowed into mosques, you will not be allowed into dargahs. मगर आजकल के ज़माने में ज़्यादा दिन आप नहीं कर पाएंगे. आपको भी पता है कि आप अगर औरतों को अलाउ नहीं करेंगे टेम्पल्स में, मॉस्क में, मस्जिदों में, दरगाह में, तो ये आज की लॉ नहीं, आजकल की जो वुमेन है उसको टॉलरेट नहीं करेंगी। आप अपने जो शोविनिस्टिक पॉइंट्स ऑफ व्यू उसको बदलते क्यों नहीं है? सब जगह औरतों को अलाउ करें, नमाज करने दें, मस्जिदों में जाने दें, एक साथ जाने दें, सेग्रीगेट ना करें अलग से उनको, ताकि उनको अलग फील किया जाए, उनको हाजी अली दरगाह में जाने दें। आपकी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? आपकी प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
देखिए अर्नब जी, मैं बात बताता हूँ। हमारी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। असल में जो इबादत है उसका मकसद ये है कि वो भगवान को, अल्लाह को राजी करने के लिए होती है। पहला मकसद ये होता है। अब जाहिर है कि जो इस्लामी शरीयत हो या किसी भी धर्म की आप बात करें, मजहब की बात करें, उसके जो धार्मिक किताबें हैं या उसकी जो रूल और रेगुलेशन है उसके तहत इबादत की जाती है। उसका मकसद ये नहीं होता है कि अगर जिस भी मजहब में, मैं किसी भी मजहब की बात,
मगर आप एक बात बताइए मुझे, मौलाना मोहम्मद सूफिया निजामी, आपको अगर मैं सीधा सवाल ये पूछूं, बुरा ना माने, मैं कोई मजहब की बात नहीं कर रहा इधर, मैं इस देश के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं। और मैं इस देश में एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होता है जिसे मजहब के ऊपर माना जाता है। मैं आपको सीधा पूछ रहा हूं, इस देश में क्या बड़ा है? शरिया बड़ा है कि देश का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बड़ा है? व्हाट टेक्स प्रेसिडेंस, शरिया? 1 मिनट, जस्ट 1 मिनट, जस्ट 1 मिनट। मौलाना, आप मेरी बात समझ रहे हैं? दिस इज एन आउटडेटेड प्रैक्टिस एंडोर्स्ड बाय अ सर्टेन आउटडेटेड रिलीजियस लॉ। इन दिस कंट्री, इट्स अ फ्री कंट्री। आप समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात? We are a free country and we are a secular country. और one minute, जाकिया सोमान जी आपको सवाल करिए। जाकिया सोमान जी आपको पूछ रहे हैं। Go ahead, जाकिया जी, go ahead. You can ask him directly.
We went into the mazar in Haji Ali as recently as 2011. Suddenly we went there once in 2012. We were prevented from entering the mazar, saying that you are women, so you cannot enter here because you are dirty, because you are impure, because of the way you are dressed, you distract men. So what changed in 2012 that we were suddenly prevented from going to the mazar and praying?
देखिए अर्नब जी, दरअसल मसला यह है कि जहां भी औरतों को जाने की इजाजत नहीं है, वो उससे ये मतलब नहीं है कि वो धर्म के अंदर कोई ऐसी बात नहीं।
क्यों इजाजत नहीं? आप उसको जरा, नहीं, क्यों इजाजत नहीं जाता है? क्यों इजाजत, क्यों इजाजत नहीं?
बता रहा हूं,
नहीं, क्यों इजाजत नहीं है? ये बात है फंडामेंटल राइट्स
उमूर के तहत। अगर औरतों को कहीं रोका जा रहा है,
क्यों?
तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि
रोका जा रहा है। नहीं, क्यों
आप ये देखें कि सऊदी अरब जाए, कंट्री जाए,
हम सऊदी अरब नहीं है, हम सऊदी अरब,
भारत के बारे में बात करेंगे।
भारत के बारे में बोल रहे हैं आप, भारत के बारे में बोले, हिंदुस्तान के बारे में बोले, आप सऊदी अरब नहीं है। एक मिनट, रुक जाइए, ये सऊदी अरब वाला आर्गुमेंट मत दीजिए।
हम ऐसे मुस्लिम कंट्रीज के बारे में भी बात कर सकते हैं जहां औरतों को अधिकार दिए गए हैं। हम मोरक्को की बात कर सकते हैं।
आज आप भारत के बारे में ही बात करिए।
मैं वही बात कर रहा हूं कि जहां भी मस्जिदें हैं वहां पर औरतों को मस्जिद में जाकर नमाज पढ़ने की इजाजत है। रहा सवाल हिंदुस्तान का, चूंकि यहां मस्जिदें बहुत कंजेस्टेड हैं और औरतों और मर्दों के इख्तिलाफ की वजह से जाहिर है कि जो इंतजामी उमूर है उसके तहत कुछ कानूनी पहलू के तहत उनको रोका जाता है।
कानून नहीं, ये बड़ा कन्वीनियंट बात है। मौलाना जी देखिए, मौलाना मोहम्मद सूफिया निजामी, आपकी बात मैंने सुनी, इसको तो मैं कहूंगा मौलाना जी
उस पर जुर्माना क्यों लगाते हैं?
मौलाना जी
पर कोच सेपरेट क्यों?
मौलाना जी
आप इस बात का जवाब दें।
मौलाना जी,
वहां पर आप कोच को सेपरेट क्यों करते हैं?
ये आप मुझे दो बातें आपको पूछूंगा। ये तो आप मेरी बात सुनिए, आप पहले उत्तेजित मत होइए। ये भारत है, ये सऊदी अरब नहीं है, तो सऊदी अरब वाला एग्जाम्पल कभी दीजिए भी मत इस देश में, पहली बात। दूसरी बात, इस देश में संविधान है, संविधान सुनिए मेरी बात मौलाना जी, इस देश में संविधान को, हमारे देश की संविधान शरिया से बहुत ऊपर है। संविधान को पहले, संविधान को आप देखिए, पढ़िए। और तीसरी बात आप अभी सुनिए मेरी बात मौलाना जी, आप सुन क्यों नहीं रहे? आप सुन तो लीजिए मेरी बात। आप अभी कानून कह रहे हैं, अभी कोई कानून के कारण आप कह रहे हैं मस्जिदों में औरतों को आने नहीं दिया जाता है। आप कंजेशन की बात कर रहे हैं, कानून के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। यस प्लीज जाकिया।
Quran has given equal rights to men and women. It's the men, it's the patriarchal male who have denied women the rights.
This is not a question of rights.
Why are you coming into the debate, Rahul?
This is not a question of rights.
It is a question of rights.
It is precisely a question of rights.
For example,
and we are going to fight
for example.
If you're looking at the debate tonight,
if it is not a question of rights, it is a question of your women fancy.
आप जिस तरह की बात कर रहे हैं, बहुत सी आपको हिंदुस्तान में ऐसी मिसालें मिल जाएंगी.
It is a question of understanding cultural differences. It's a question of pluralism.
So
for example, after Shukra Puja, men are not allowed. In Navaratri, only girls are
pluralism,
Rahul Ishwar, I find it interesting tonight that on most programs, viewers will find today. You see one thing? How the extreme views on both sides. Today, Rahul Ishwar and Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Nizami are on the same side. Today, even the Sanatan Sanstha representative and the representative of the Darul Uloom Firangi Mahal are on the same side. Because they are together and somehow ensuring that women should not be allowed into temples. I now want to go to Trupti Desai.
Because we respect pluralism.
Desai. Please silence me from the program. I want to go to Trupti Desai. Viewers, watch this tonight. Let's keep everyone on the screen.
If
please.
you respect pluralism, you respect
just a minute. Nikita, watch today. Hindu and Muslim, chauvinistic men, Hindu and Muslim, chauvinistic men come together to build some rubbish argument on why women should not be allowed into temples and mosques. Just watch this tonight. This is happening on the eve of Independence Day. And my question to viewers tonight, Republic Day, and my question to viewers tonight is simply this. Before I go across to Trupti Desai, who's actually spearheading the argument at the movements, the protest at the Shani Shignapur temple, is that there must be a reason why men are uniting tonight, because somewhere they are feeling tremendously insecure. And women like Trupti Desai make men like Rahul Ishwar insecure. Trupti Desai is chief of the Bhumata Ran Ragini Brigade. She is leading the group. वो लीड कर रही है ग्रुप को जो कहती है कि हम शनि शिग्नापुर मंदिर जो है उसके अंदर जाके हम वहां पे पूजा करेंगे. तो हम आज सुन रहे, पहली बात तो ये आप खुलकर बोले तृप्ति जी कि आप ऐसा क्यों कर रही हैं, आपके मूवमेंट के पीछे क्या उद्देश्य है. दूसरी बात, सारी जो सरकार है वहां पे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है वो कह रही है कि आप लॉ एंड ऑर्डर तोड़ रही है. वो कह रहे हैं सारे पुलिस इंतजाम है ताकि आपको अलाउ नहीं किया जाए वहां पे अंदर. आपका क्या प्लान है कल के लिए? गो अहेड.
हम कोई भी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर्स नहीं तोड़ रहे हैं. हमें जो संविधान ने अधिकार दिया है, हाँ, तो उसको फॉलो कर रहे हैं. 26 जनवरी 1950 में हमें स्त्री पुरुष समानता अधिकार मिला है. आज 26 जनवरी 2016 में भी वही अधिकार मिलवाने के लिए हमें जंग लड़ रहे हैं. महिला मुक्ति के लिए हमें फिर से उतरना पड़ रहा है. ये शोकांतिका है. ये क्यों हो रहा है? हमें क्यों रोका जा रहा है? जब महिला शनि प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाती है तो भगवान क्यों अपवित्र हो जाते हैं? शनि भगवान ने तो उनके माँ की कोख से ही जन्म लिया हुआ है. हर रोज शनि शिंगणापुर में जो नैवेद्य दिखाया जाता है वो भी महिलाओं का चलता है. भगवान जब अपवित्र हो गए, उसके बाद जब जिस दूध से अभिषेक करके भगवान को पवित्र किया गया, वो दूध थोड़ी बैल का था, वो तो गाय और भैंस का था. ये क्या विरोधाभास है? क्यों रोका जा रहा है? महिलाओं को हक क्यों छीना जा रहा है? ये क्यों हुकुमशाही कर रहे हैं? गांव वाले दादागिरी क्यों कर रहे हैं? ये 400 साल की परंपरा नहीं है. बीच में महिलाएं जाती थी. मैं जब छोटी थी तब मैं खुद गई हूँ. बहुत सारी महिलाएं वहां पे गई हैं. ये गांव वाले दादागिरी कर रहे हैं.
पिछली बार और अभी देखिए एक करीब आधे घंटे से डिबेट चल रहा है. तृप्ति जी, आधे घंटे से डिबेट चल रहा है और एक भी सीधा जवाब नहीं मिला. लोग आज देख रहे हैं, पोजीशंस ले रहे होंगे इस डिबेट पर, मगर लोग जो हमारे दर्शक हैं आज इस बात को भी नोटिस करेंगे कि एक भी सीधा जवाब नहीं मिल रहा. कि कोर्ट जाते हैं, ये करते हैं, औरतों को नहीं जाने देना चाहिए, ट्रेडिशन. एक भी एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं मिला है कि औरतों को क्यों भाई नहीं जाने देते इस मंदिर के अंदर. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? एक भी एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं मिला है. महालक्ष्मी मंदिर है कोल्हापुर में, 2011 में women were allowed to enter the sanctum sanctorum of the temple अभिषेक करने के लिए। 1 मिनट, आप हिस्ट्री के बारे में बोलिए जी। कर्नाटका में भी मंदिर है, आपको पता है, कुद्रोली मंदिर है कर्नाटका में, वहां पे भी औरतों को अलाउ किया गया 2014 में। ये ट्रेडिशंस बनती हैं, कोई बनाता है, उसको तोड़ा जाता है ताकि समय के साथ, समय के अनुसार ये नियम बदले। मगर आज जब तृप्ति पूछ रही है तो मैं आज चैलेंज करता हूं टेलीविजन पर, मैं चैलेंज करता हूं तृप्ति एक तरफ और 1 मिनट आप सुनिए, अब लीगल आर्ग्यूमेंट मत दीजिए। आपको मैं 30 सेकंड देता हूं, नवीन चौमाल जी 30 सेकंड देता हूं। ऑन द वन साइड सनातन संस्था के नवीन चौमाल है तृप्ति, और दूसरी तरफ आप हैं। नवीन चौमाल कहते हैं कि आपको 30 सेकंड में जवाब देंगे, सुनिए, 30 सेकंड में जवाब देंगे कि औरतों को क्यों अलाउ नहीं किया जाता शनि शिग्नापुर मंदिर के अंदर। 1 सेकंड, 30 सेकंड में खत्म कीजिए। योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ, गो अहेड। You tell her.
Please don't put words in my mouth.
You tell her.
My stand has never been that women should not be allowed. We respect the women who are now fighting for their rights. आप हिंदी में बोलिए ना उनको। तृप्ति, हम आपका जो स्ट्रगल है उसका सराहना करते हैं, हाँ। और जो आपने कदम उठाया हम उसे सराहना करते हैं, उसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है। तो और किसी भी तरह से ये नहीं
कल जाके सनातन संस्था के जो लोग हैं, सनातन संस्था के जो लोग हैं वहां सपोर्ट ओपनली, वहां पे जाके सपोर्ट क्यों नहीं करते?
नहीं, सपोर्ट क्या है कि उसमें ये जो धर्म जो परंपराएं चलती आई है, अनेक हिंदू जो परंपराएं, क्या हिंदू उसमें परंपरा? एक साइंटिफिक बेस होता है, कुछ ना कुछ कारण होता है।
नहीं, इन्होंने कहा, मैं कहता हूँ, सुनिए, एक मिनट सुनिए। अरे भाई सुनिए,
अरे भाई उसे डिस्कार्ड किया जाता है और हम सनातन विचारों से आगे बढ़ते हैं।
अच्छा तृप्ति, यदि आज, अच्छा भाई आपका समय खत्म हो गया, आपका समय खत्म हो गया,
बदल देंगे और स्त्रियों को अनुमति दी जाएगी।
जी, अभी सिर्फ मैं एक बात कहूंगा कि अगर प्रोग्राम में देख रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है कि जो ये शोविनिस्टिक जो मेल्स है हमारे प्रोग्राम में, सब डर रहे हैं तृप्ति जैसे सवाल पूछे। तृप्ति जी, बहादुर जो हमारे इधर कई वहां पे जो विजुअल्स है, और तृप्ति जी, माय क्वेश्चन टू यू इज सिंपल। सम टाइम बैक ये जो हमारे सनातन संस्था के नवीन चौमल है, उन्होंने कहा कि जो वहां पे शनि शिग्नापुर मंदिर जो है उसके अंदर जो रॉक है, जो वहां पे ब्लैक रॉक पिलर है, उससे कोई रेडिएशन निकलता है, और वो रेडिएशन जो है वो औरतों के लिए बुरा है, उनके हेल्थ के लिए। अरे भाई, will you be quiet for a minute? Will you be quiet for a minute?
Scientific test.
Sir, please be quiet for a minute.
Incorrect. We are ready for the change.
Just stop, please. Just stop, please, for a minute. Yes, please.
अगर शनि के यहाँ से रेडिएशन निकलता है तो सिर्फ शनि शिंगणापुर में ही निकलता है। भारत में जितनी भी शनि के मंदिरें हैं वहां पे सभी जगह हम तेल चढ़ा के आते हैं, पूजा करते हैं। बहुत सारे मंदिरों में महिलाएं जो है वो पुजारी है। अच्छा, तो तब वहां पे दूसरी
बात, अच्छा, आई हैव एनफ टाइम टू यू। दूसरी बात मेरा सवाल है, मेरा सवाल है, मैं ये
तो सभी जगह आने चाहिए, सिर्फ शनि शिंगणापुर में ही क्यों?
दूसरी बात है, एक जस्ट मिस्टर चौमल, यू मस्ट लेट अदर्स कम इन। दूसरी बात है, आई हैव अनदर क्वेश्चन. I want to know, Nilanjana, I don't know, several arguments are being put. One argument is that there is some kind of a radiation that comes from the rock which is harmful for women. I don't know. So if there is such a radiation, I want to know where in the world, till now we never knew that there is gender-specific radiation. Now this is a discovery of a new kind of radiation which only affects women.
No, it is not.
This radiation is bad for women. We are not against women. The argument made is the argument. Mr. Chomal, am I requesting you please not to disturb the debate? The argument is not that we are against women. We are protective of our women. We are protective of our sisters. We don't want them to face health hazards because of the radiation from the Shani rock. I mean, of all the bizarre arguments I have seen tonight, this is the worst. Nilanjana, what do you think of the debate? Nilanjana Chakrabarti from Kolkata, please.
That's very fun.
Okay, Nilanjana.
वहाँ पे सभी जगह रेडिएशन आने चाहिए।
Arnab, I've been hearing the debate very patiently.
हम खुद शनिवार को जाते हैं।
I just want to add a couple of things here.
Yeah.
I just want to add a couple of things here. I have a mixed reaction to this entire development. I am happy that yes, women probably would be allowed to walk into temples and do the necessary worship. But having said that, there is a point of worry also for me. I always have respected as an individual cultural beliefs and traditions. But this kind of a male chauvinism, female chauvinism, that's a very dangerous precedent. Second thing is, where are these women? Where are these women when we have incidents of rapes and these 3 girls committing suicides and where are these women?
Which women?
We have far more important issues to discuss. Those 3 students, those 3 students who died in, who committed suicide in Tamil Nadu. There are many incidents like that. So my question is that women emancipation.
I'd like to come in. I'd like to come in.
Brinda Adige, please. I think 1 second. Nilanjana, it's open debate. Brinda is responding from Bangalore.
No.
Debate is moving faster now. 1 second. Brinda Adige, please.
If you don't give me the time,
Brinda.
I want to. No, let me
Brinda,
finish.
madam, I'm surprised as a woman that you should be taking
Madam,
line. Go on.
what I would like to say is, let us not get confused. There is rape, there is violence,
yes,
there is harassment to women, and every place.
Yes.
This particular issue, a group of women feel in that village they are being denied and their rights are being violated. Don't question why these women are not in Tamil Nadu. I'm sure there is another group that is having the same battle and fight. Right now, I personally
am with the women
who are getting ready to go and worship
have had these
tomorrow.
kind of incidents.
No.
Yes, I agree. But
No. Sorry. No.
The thing is that
you have one Rahul over there is more than enough to ask you all those kind of questions. Where is he? Where is the people like Rahul and Sanatan when women are being murdered for dowry? When women and children are being sold? Where are those people?
Mr. Chomal, I would request you to understand the basic argument. Nilanjana, Naveen Chomal, don't heckle in the course of the debate. Nilanjana, don't heckle. Naveen Chomal, I request you once more, don't heckle in the course of the debate. You must understand one thing. Nilanjana, perhaps you need to look at things in a more accurate way. The Supreme Court has said, in the context of the appointment of priests at temple, quote, constitutional legitimacy must supersede all religious beliefs. Constitutional legitimacy must supersede all religious practices, and religious traditions cannot be allowed to take precedence over the Constitution. QED. It is most shameful tomorrow. And I don't care if politicians don't have the guts to say it. I'll say it. Let's put the debate back on track with everyone on the screen, please. We are going to now go back to Tripti for a minute. Mr. Rahul Ishwar, most shamefully tomorrow if this happens, it will uphold the flawed belief that men and women are fundamentally unequal, that with men hold a different position by virtue of their birth and their anatomy, and men by virtue of being men have access to a place of worship. Have access to a place of worship at the expense of the opposite sex. Nilanjana, I heard you. I want to go back to Tripti Desai now, please. Tripti, कल आप क्या करेंगी? आपको अगर रोका जाए, आज सारे देश भर में डिबेट हो रहा है कि आपको अलाउड किया जाए. कितने लोग हैं आपके साथ? कितने औरतें आपके साथ? कितना बड़ा आपका ग्रुप है? आपका प्लान क्या है कल के लिए?
कल हम 1,500 महिलाएं हम वहां पे जाने वाली हैं और कोई वहां पे रोकने की कुछ यही नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर पूजा करने के लिए अगर कोई जाता है तो रोक किस बात की, और अगर कोई रोकेगा तो हम क्या वहां पे कुछ मारामारी नहीं करने जा रहे हैं. हम उनको गुलाब का फूल देंगे और सत्य और अहिंसा के माध्यम से हम चबूतरे पे जाएंगे और भगवान का दर्शन लेंगे कल, क्योंकि ये इतिहास रचा जा रहा है. जो महिलाओं का आत्मसम्मान है उसके लिए ये लड़ाई है, महिलाओं के लिए नई जंग है और हम ये लड़ाई लड़ेंगे और हम जीतेंगे भी.
Yeah, and this question goes to all viewers tonight. I'm not opening up to phone lines. There are many views on it. Rahul, my question tonight is this. If this entire government, this system, all the politicians in our country, our entire law and order machinery are all aimed at ensuring that Tripti Desai is not allowed and that not one single woman is allowed into the Shani Shingnapur temple, then shame on the system that we have created in our country. Yes. If tomorrow on Republic Day, the administration comes out to simply ensure, and all political parties come out to ensure with their silence and their inaction that Tripti Desai and the 1,500 women or any woman is not allowed into the temple, then I think it's going to be a crying shame.
अगर महिलाओं को रोका गया तो फिर क्या हो रहा है? 65 साल के बाद भी हम मतलब स्वातंत्र्य नहीं है महिलाओं को वहाँ पे, महिलाओं को हक और अधिकार मिलने का अभी तक समय नहीं आया है.
And where is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra today? Where is Devendra Fadnavis?
क्यों ऐसा कर रहे हैं?
They say that the BJP has a young Chief Minister in Maharashtra.
क्यों ऐसा ये कर रहे हैं? क्यों 144 लगाया? मतलब महिलाओं ने कुछ करना ही नहीं चाहिए.
That would be a violation.
आपको रोकने के लिए and राहुल,
आपने अगर सीधा छोड़ा होता तो ये कुछ यही नहीं होता.
राहुल 1 minute. Rahul, I'll tell you one thing. Rahul, I want to ask you one question. I want to ask you one. आप कल जरूर करें, वो देखा जाएगा वहां पे क्या होगा. But Rahul, suppose I were to say today, you are in our studio, right, in Thiruvananthapuram. You are live from our studios in Thiruvananthapuram. Am I correct? Suppose after you leave this studio in Thiruvananthapuram, I was to vacuum clean the place and wash it clean and pour milk and honey all over that place, because I just want to make sure that it's been purified from your male presence. 1 minute, Rahul, I have not finished, because I'm saying this in the context of some pictures I want to show today. A woman goes to a temple and there is a purification ritual. This is a purification ritual. Everybody is watching today. Which century are we in? Where the priests say we have to purify this temple. And all the men are sitting there and gaping. Shame on all these men there who sit there and gape while a purification ritual is carried out, because and it's a vigorous purification of that place, and they are watching this and they say this is religion. This is not religion. This purification ritual exposes the inherent prejudice against women, where the act of a woman offering her prayers by entering a temple is perceived to be an impure act. This is not a purification. This is an attempt at humiliating women who are made to feel that their right to offer prayers is not prayers, but that they contaminate the place. And in 2016, if the presence of women serves as contaminating sacred places or any other place for that matter, then Rahul Ishwar, how would you feel tonight if I were to say by simply entering into our studios, you contaminated our studios? You would feel demeaned. You would feel insulted. And I think any self-respecting man or woman should ask today what the government of this country is doing, where women are made to go through this.
Agree.
And that is the debate tonight. This smacks of a reprehensible practice that existed in the past, where upper caste individuals used to bathe themselves after they interacted or even existed. There was a time when a Brahmin would feel that even if he came in the shadow of a lower caste, he would have to wash himself clean. This is reprehensible. It's like apartheid. It's like South Africa during apartheid, or America under segregation. I leave this question tonight open to all the viewers tonight. The right of worship is the right every Indian has. Man, woman or child. And let's see what happens on Republic Day tomorrow. We'll follow the story. Thank you for joining me on the debate.